All right, we're going to divide decimals. So we're going to divide 114 and 8/10 divided by 8 and 2/10. So we're going to first do that by setting up our little bracket. Looks like that. And remember that the first number goes in here, which we call the dividend. So we're going to put that here. And then this is called the divisor, and that goes on the outside of the bracket. And then we're going to find the quotient. And so we're going to divide. So the first thing that I like to do when I divide decimals is I first like to deal with the decimal. So when we're dealing with the decimal, and there's a decimal in the divisor, we have to do some scooting in order to deal with that first. So again, deal with your decimal, and we're going to scoot our decimal. And we're going to be scooting it in, okay? And when I think about scooting it in, means we're going to be scooting it to the right. All right, so for example, here, I'm going to scoot. But what I do to the outside, I have to also do to the inside. Do inside also. So we have to do what we do to the divisor, we also have to do to the dividend. So we're going to scoot that once too, and then we bring it up. So then that comes straight up to the top. So it kind of looks like that now. And now, since we dealt with the decimal, because that's the first step, and we scooted on the outside and we scooted on the inside and we brought it up, we can now divide. I like to extend my line just in case I need to. And then we're just going to divide like normal. So now we're going to do 1,148 divided by 82. So if you remember your division, the first step we're going to do is we're going to figure out how many times 82 goes into 114. So 82 goes into 114 one time. It's very important that you put the 1 above the 114 because that's the number we're using. If you put the 1 over here, it means you're using just 1, and we're not using just 1, we're using 114. So important to line up that place value. And then we multiply. 1 times 82 is 82. And then we subtract. And 114 minus 82 is 32. Okay, the next step is to bring down. And then we repeat the steps. We do 328 divided by 82, and that goes in 4 times. 82 times 4 is 328. We subtract, and we get a remainder of 0. So basically, there's just a bunch of zeros out here. So I would say that the answer to this problem then is 14. And these are not necessary. You could write it like that. I've seen some kids who want to write it like that. These are both equal to each other, so it's really up to you.